So his first one. Okay, so I will say, both of them had a split decision, but Victor looked like he actually won his fight. Over 170 strikes landed, 4 or 5 takedowns, control time. Just got reversed a bunch in this fight. So the guy got on top, but it looked like he knew what he was doing. Carlos got taken down 5 times, but he beat him in strikes. So that one was like a call, because the other guy had like 6 minutes control time, 5 takedowns, a bunch of strikes, and they gave him the win. So honestly, and this guy's the favorite. I'm gonna take the Victor. What's his last name? You gotta
pick the first names on this one.
His last name is Altamirano. I'm taking Altamirano, and he's an underdog. So that's a casher right there. That's a money maker. I forgot this is my. Oh, that's not.
Yeah, it's not a marker.
I just grabbed that to take the top off. Yeah. So this is who I'm taking, Altamirano. He actually looked like he won his fight. He's very well rounded. He got like 5 takedowns, bunch of control, and over 170 strikes. If he can do that tonight, he's putting up points.
I have not studied this fight, so I'm gonna go with not applicable. I'm not gonna put my answer here. So I do like
Which
this
means
next
you're wrong either way.
So I'm wrong either way because I didn't pick.
There you go.
So Brahma versus Gilmore. This is a fight I think to showcase Brahma.
Yeah.
Gilmore is
A bum. So if any of y'all have watched Ultimate Fighter, so he was the guy.
All right.
Okay, so if you've watched The Ultimate Fighter, Gilmore was the replacement for Tresean Gore, who got injured and was supposed to fight in the finals. So he replaced him, came in, this is in the show. In the show, he came in, started training, got his ass whooped, got knocked out, and now he's going against a guy who's significantly better than him. The only thing that you can say is that Rahamaj is coming in on short notice, but this guy on short notice is better than this guy on a full fight camp. So, yeah, I'm taking Rahamaj. That's an easy pick. Gilmore looks like he doesn't even know what a fight is. Like, he literally looks like he's never been in a fight in his life.
I kind of agree with all the sentiment as well. All right, Perez versus Martinez. That's a good fight.
It is a good fight, but I feel like Martinez, way better on the feet. Perez, way better in the grappling exchanges. He's coming off a submission win. Martinez is coming off of a good stand and bang fight. So it could go one of 2 ways. I just don't know if Perez is going to be. I think we got like a 2-inch height, something like that. Some
I think
reach.
Martinez is going to be able to keep it standing.
Yeah, Martinez is nice on the feet. He's really nice.
I think he's
I'm
well
gonna take
rounded.
The young and up and coming prospect in Martinez,
Same.
who's shown really good promise. He's 14-4.
Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and go with Sam on this one. I'm just going to go with the same one right here.
Yeah. I mean, this guy looks 10 times better than that guy.
Yeah.
Way better. Stats don't lie as well.
So, yeah, Martinez is a good fight. Keep an eye out for him. He's a good prospect.
Now, this next one is probably the closest one on the early prelims, main event, main card. I think this is the closest one on there. Like, this one is a toss-up. It all depends on how they both come in and plan to fight.
Apply their game plan.
Exactly, because on the feet, I think ZM is better. He's a better technical striker. He has a very high clip rate in what he lands. He's accurate.
But he's facing the better athlete.
McKinney definitely is like a stronger, more athletic human. So
he's gonna be harder to hit than his previous opponents.
I'm gonna take McKinney purely because I like him, and I think that coming off a 7-second knockout, I just don't want that to go to his head.
And McKinney was actually the favorite when they first got matched up the first time.
Yep.
So
boss, how are you? Taking McKinney.
Oh, you're taking McKinney?
If he grapples and gets in close, I think he wins.
See, I think the beginning of the fight even favors him explosively at range, distance, those long straight punches McKinney throws. And he was the favorite when they matched up first time. And the betting odds swapped almost in reverse this time. ZM is the better striker. I just think he's going to have
significant
grappling problems. He's going to have speed, athleticism problems. And McKinney, I think, is going to crack.
I think he's faster. He's more powerful.
Yeah. Well, I think
more explosive.
He's going to crack him early and then out-grapple him 29-28, unanimous decision, or early finish McKinney. Or it could go the other way.
So busy.
ZM could win a 3-round striking battle. Where were we at? McKinney versus Zium. We both got McKinney on that one.
Both, even though that's the closest fight we've gotten to so far.
Yeah,
because Zium, we're
he's a
picking,
beast.
like, I'm
a good
picking
fighter.
McKinney, but Zium has a chance to win that fight. He really does. If he's able to keep this at range and piece him up, he'll win. But it's up to whether McKinney comes in with the right game plan. He's better everywhere else. Not on the feet, but everywhere else.
All right, we got Nunes versus Pascual.
Now, this one, I don't know Pascual, but I watched Nunes' last fight. She beat the dog shit out of her
She's
last.
good. I
She
like
is
her.
really good. KO'd a bitch. She beat the dog piss out of
Yeah,
somebody.
I got Nunes too on this one.
She beat the dog piss
I've
out
watched
of that last
Pascual. She's above average. I really don't think she has a lot for Nunes. I think she's gonna
This
be
right here, this girl is like an upgraded
She's
version
future.
of Kachira.
Yeah,
When you talk about you don't want to stand and bang with her, you do not want to stand and bang with her.
she's a technical version of Kachira.
But she got
She is-
power too. Like she's
Yeah, they both
nasty.
got power, but she's
She-
got technique.
Woo! That girl's nasty on the feet for sure.
I like the way she's comfortable in the pocket. And then we got Zoo versus Bahamondes.
Okay, now this one, Bahamondes is the favorite. He's coming
really
off.
good.
He's coming off that win where it was against Teddy Roosevelt or whatever. What's his last Roosevelt? Something Roosevelt. Yeah. It was the third round. He was piecing him up the whole time. There was about 8 seconds till the third round bell hits, and he throws a spinning back head kick, knocks him out cold. It was beautiful. He got a $50K bonus for it. But he's a striker. And Zoo is a very well-versed wrestler, grappler. In his last fight, he got 8 takedowns and 10 minutes of control. I just don't see... I have not seen Bahamondes takedown control, like his defense, what he can do to that. So I'm taking Zoo. Not only because I think he can just out-grapple him, he's the underdog, and that's a DraftKings pick for me.
Yeah, I have this.
This guy's a striker. That's all he's done in his fights. He's actually been knocked out in a few. This guy
I have it
wrestles
as a 50-50 fight, and generally I will always go with the grappler because
always.
that's where the fight takes place.
I think Zoo's gonna manhandle him. This guy's coming off an 8 takedown fight against a striker. So he fought a guy just like Bahamondes, took him down 8 times and had 10 minutes of control time. He put up stupid points in his last fight.
Yeah, good.
It's gotta be Zoo.
Good DraftKings pick.
Gotta be. And he's the underdog. So keep that in mind. It's an underdog pick. Save you a lot of money.
Petrosian, a good up-and-coming prospect, but he's facing a killer.
Killer. Now both of these guys are really, really good. Petrosian's 6-1 with 6 knockouts. So I mean, if he wins, he's putting you to sleep.
This fight's gonna get
Rodriguez-
finished.
This is a finished fight. Like
Yeah.
this is, I
Or they'll get
cannot.
tired trying to finish one another.
I just cannot pick anyone besides Rodriguez after watching his last fight. The man literally just has like this zone where when he enters the octagon, it's like he sees nothing but blood. The man is a murderer, and there's just a difference between a fighter and a murderer.
Well, we're gonna agree all the way
And
down.
I'm taking Rodriguez.
I agree. Petrosian,
He's very- he-
catch him. Anybody
Yep,
could
for sure.
win in MMA.
Without a doubt. This is both strikers with a lot of power. So one right hook, one uppercut, doesn't matter. One of them can go to sleep, but I'm just taking the guy who's bigger and longer. He's bigger, longer. I just feel like Rodriguez has that in him. He's just different.
All right, the fight we're most looking forward to, I think,
Is that the first on the main card?
is it? I don't know if there is a main card on this.
No, it's split. I
Is
mean,
it
it's split. It might be split between prelims and main. Yeah, so this isn't early prelims. It's prelims and main. Rodriguez and Petrosian was the first. That's the second. Yeah.
Okay, so this is second
Either way,
card.
you see, we're going
Both
this
of these
way,
are great though.
without a doubt.
Saryukin and versus Alvarez. Saryukin's only
Both
loss versus
very
Islam.
good prospects. Both very good prospects.
Alvarez undefeated in the UFC with all finishes.
4 finishes. He
He's
is
real
a
tall,
killer.
long.
And not to mention, he's not just 4-0, 4 finishes in UFC. 19-2 with 19 finishes.
But Saryukin's only loss was to Islam, and that was on short notice.
This is the 2 options of how this fight goes.
He gets wrestle fucked.
Saryukin wrestle fucks him, gets a lot of points, unanimous decision,
Or Alvarez gets the
Alvarez
first round
finishes him.
finish.
Those are
Yeah.
the only 2 ways this fight plays out. I just don't see it any other way. Alvarez has finished everyone that stood in front of him. He's 19-2, 19 finishes. Saryukin has wrestled everyone that's been in front of him. So there's only 2 ways this goes. But I'm taking Alvarez. you gotta put your money on the guy who's a heavy underdog that saves you a lot of money. He's like 7-something on DraftKings.
Now, if it was a straight
And
bet,
he's on a 4 fucking knockout streak.
if it was a
Or
straight
4
bet,
finish streak.
if it was a straight bet, I was in Oklahoma casinos, I think I might take Tsarukyan. But DraftKings wise, underdog wise, if you're looking to somebody to pick Alvarez.
Alvarez has to be the pick
He's
here, man.
cheap,
And he's a killer.
Yeah, he killer, straight killer, get you points. All right, next.
In his last fight, he put Thiago Moises in a coffin, and that man, we thought that man's a killer. Well,
yeah, we kind of got. He's kind of on a down.
Remember that cut? Remember he's the one who put him away with the elbow, and his whole head was just gushing blood.
Yeah.
Remember that? That's how that fight ended. Like, he doesn't just finish you. Like, he puts you in a depth of destroy. Like,
Yeah, he's
of
coming to
despair,
finish.
literally.
We got Kim versus Cochera.
Both strikers. Kim is more of like
Volume.
that volume Chinese striker, you know, touch you up, get a lot of strikes. But Cochera's got that it factor, and that it factor is that she's got some power. So it's really just, do you think Cochera will be able to knock her unconscious, or, you know, get close and
Yeah.
box her up, or will
I think
Kim piece her from a distance?
I think if Kim doesn't mix it up and show her a little bit of well-roundedness and at least scare her on the feet, that Cochera is going to be able to just get comfortable and start hitting her with that power. Her power makes people uncomfortable, though. When she starts tagging people in the face,
Like a deer in headlights.
they start panicking a
Start
little
freezing.
bit. But then they
Taking
panic
pictures.
wrestle her, and then they are able to out wrestle her sometimes. So the
I just
grappling.
don't think Kim has that. I'm taking
Yeah.
Cochera.
So
They're both strikers.
I agree. I don't think she has the grappling to be able to scare her on the feet. I think she's going to get comfortable on the feet and hurt her. Possibly get a finish.
We got 2 fights left.
All right, we've been agreeing all night for the first time.
We're either going to be all wrong or all right.
Yeah. So Serkinov versus Turman. And this is one where I think Serkinov's going to win. I think you're thinking Turman's going to win.
I think, you know,
Turman's the
I
underdog.
can't, listen, I can't take Serkinov. I can't.
I think-
He's been getting his ass beat.
He only
repeatedly.
loses to the top guys, though, ranked guys.
Well,
Turman's
maybe,
not ranked.
Maybe he's not a top guy anymore.
But I don't think Turman's a top guy. I think he's a
17
UFC.
and 5. A lot of finishes. A lot
Yeah.
of submissions.
yeah,
Grappler.
but he's facing
Serkinov, you know what Serkinov
grappler.
has
Grappler.
an issue with? Cardio. He gets exhausted. He gets really, really tired.
Yeah, when
And
he's
that's
getting beat up by very good strikers.
he gets exhausted. Like, his cardio is not there. If this is a grappling match and he doesn't catch him in a submission in like the first round,
But his grappling cardio is good. His
We're gonna
it's
find
his
out.
striking.
We're
that
gonna find
he-
out. I'm taking
his
adrenaline.
adrenaline.
I'm taking the young up and coming prospect, 17 and 5.
Oh, so we got one we could disagree on finally.
I can't take a man with the first name Misha, who's lost 5 times and been knocked out 4. So he is on a downswing. I think he needs to retire.
I don't.
This
think
might
so.
be his retirement fight.
I think he still got it.
I think this is his retirement fight.
He just had to take a step down. in
6 fights
competition.
6 fights ago, he was 15 and 1. Now he's 15 and 7. Oh, there's a trend that I'm
Well,
seeing here.
Yeah, the
That he's
level
losing.
of competition
Well,
that he hasn't faced.
well, I think any competition. Like, I think he's just past his due. Like his
There's a reason he's
his
17
bills,
and 5.
Like this guy's bills are paid. This guy's bills are due. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That kind of mindset.
He's
As in, like,
due for a win.
like if he loses, it's like, oh, it was Misha Serkinov. But if this guy loses, it's like, oh, you just lost to a bum. You know, that kind of thing.
All right, next fight.
Well, I don't even think we need to talk about that
Yeah,
one.
right,
I
right.
mean, who in the world would pick Green? The only chance Green has is a wild flash knockout, which has happened to Makhachev in the UFC. I think it was like his first or second fight. in
Yeah,
the
he
UFC.
was acting all.
Yeah, but that's
stupid.
literally the only chance. Other than that,
And, yeah.
Makachev by absolute decapitation.
Islam was being real wild and obnoxious.
But that's the only that's the only chance Green has. And
So-
Green doesn't even really have much power. He's just a volume guy. So I don't know.
Yeah, he throws a lot of volume.
He throws
doesn't
a
sit
lot of volume.
He doesn't sit a lot on his punches.
And he needs to in this fight. Because
Yeah,
that's his only
he
chance.
needs to like sit.
Sit down, maybe catch him with that uppercut on the shot, something.
At the beginning of the fight, he needs to be throwing every bit of life he's got
Yeah.
into those punches.
And then,
'Cause,
like I said, uppercut when he shoots, that you can catch him there.
yeah, but Islam's takedowns are so good.
They are very good.
Probably
But
better than Habib's.
he does shoot just like every other human. You
Yeah.
shoot down, right? How do I get 2 legs?
He uses a plum snatch too sometimes.
Yeah, depends if it's up to the cage. If it's not in the cage, it's in the middle. You have to shoot down. There's no other option to get to
Do you
your
think
legs.
Bobby's gonna be able to stand his ground against Islam though? He couldn't stand his ground against Nasrat, let alone stand his ground. Nasrat got him pinned up against the cage a couple times.
Shoot.
Islam gets you pinned up against the cage, he's going for a ride.
Hit him with the uppercut. He might be gone. Who knows?
Yeah, I think
That
Islam
Derek
Derek
Lewis, the Blades.
He ain't got Derek Lewis power.
Yeah,
so.
no.
Yeah, it's
Pretty good fight card though. Some good fights. I think this one is gonna be just fun to watch. It's not gonna be like competitive, but fun to watch.
Grappling display right
this
there.
one up here is an absolute banger. This one right here is an absolute banger.
That's gonna be a fun
This one right here, absolute banger. And then I think the Nunes and the Victor are the 2 like outliers that you have some new comp that's pretty damn good. So
I think he's gonna have a good performance. He's gonna have a good performance.
That's a good fight.
She's gonna have a great performance.
I think Nunes by fucking
This is gonna be crazy.
murder.
This is gonna be interesting, fun. Serkinov tap. He's gonna tap Turman out. I think second round, early second round.
I think Serkinov is gonna get his 8th loss.
Yeah, we'll see. I put him on the card or 2, so I hope he gets that sub. So
There
Yep.
you go.
tune in.
UFC Fight Night, baby.
3 o'clock.
Starting in about 3 hours.